It's the time of year where financial institutions make their bold prediction for what lies ahead for the market in the upcoming year. Will it be positive? Will it be negative? Will it be flat? Let's find out. My name is Spencer Ford, CEO and Wealth Advisor at Conservative Financial Solutions. I'm also a certified financial planner professional, and let's get into today's video. So how is the market going to perform in 2025? Here's an interesting chart. This chart goes back to 2015 and runs all the way through the end of 2024, and it tracks the market predictions of some of the largest investment firms in the country, like Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and UPS, just to name a few that are on here. So let's go to 2015. In 2015, all of our companies predicted a positive market, and the market was positive, but it was only positive 1.38%. It's far less than what everyone predicted, especially Morgan Stanley, who predicted a return of over 10%. What about 2017? In 2017, again, everybody predicted a positive market. Nobody predicted a positive market of double digits, and the market actually finished up 21% on the year. Let's look at one more. We'll go to 2022. In 2022, 3 out of our 11 companies on this list made the prediction that the market would be negative. And the market was negative. It was negative over 18%, and no one predicted a decline more than 10%. My point is this: these companies are full of the brightest minds in the industry, but quite frankly, they stink at making predictions about the market. And it's not entirely their fault. The United States is a $29 trillion economy with a lot of moving parts. On top of that, we live in a globalized world. Nothing happens in a vacuum, and we are all too familiar with how things happening abroad can affect us here at home. Making market predictions based on how long it takes for a giant rock to circle a giant ball of gas is a fun game to play, but it's guessing at best. The better thing to do is look at the market long term. I really like this chart from First Trust Portfolios because it really helps put into perspective what market returns look like. If you invest for a single day, yeah, there's a 53% chance that it might be positive that day. And as you go further along, in 1 year, there's a 77% chance that the market will be positive. In 5 years, there's a 93% chance, and in 10 years, there's a 97% chance that the market will be positive. Why bring any of this up? There are inevitably things that are going to happen throughout the year that concern you as it relates to your investment. We've been through a lot in the past 5 years alone. A global pandemic, Russia invading Ukraine, record inflation, the Silicon Valley bank collapse, withdrawal from Afghanistan, Hamas attacking Israel and taking US hostages, increasing energy costs, 2 presidential elections, and that's the short list. I don't know what's going to happen next year. My suspicion is that we are going to see a positive year in the market. I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular, but I think a moderate return is possible. But that's not where my focus is. I don't know what's going to happen over the market over the course of just 1 year. History tells me that there's a 77% chance that it'll be positive. Even better, there's a 93% chance that it's going to be positive over the next 5 years. And I really like those odds. So when you hear on the news that the sky is falling this year, remind yourself this: that's what you heard last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. And if someone tells you that the market's going to be negative this year, they might be right, but that's probably the same person who told you that the market was going to be negative the year before and the year before that. Historically, they're wrong more than they're right. There's always going to be naysayers. The naysayers are plentiful, and there's a lot of people trying to make a living on making other people afraid. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your money, because over the past 5 years, the S&P 500 is up over 82%. I'm Spencer Ford. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.